Hello, YouTube. I'm Vince White. I'm an employment attorney, and all of the folks who were emailing me and messaging me about the Houston hospital requiring vaccine and how there's a big lawsuit against that hospital and I was wrong, and vaccines, employers can't require vaccines. Well, guess what, everybody? Guess what? That case is already dismissed. Do you want to take a moment? Do you feel a little bit silly? Do you? Listen. At the end of the day, this case never had a shot. The Equal Employment Opportunity Commission came out very clearly and said, yeah, employers can require vaccines. That has, in fact, been the law of the land for like 30 years. Not new. They clarified it just because they wanted y'all to stop asking them about it. It is what it is. I mean, if you don't like it, you can hire different politicians, elect different politicians, I guess, is the better way to say that. Private employers can generally have very broad discretion in what they require of their employees, right? And that's just what it is. I don't know why the attorney took this case. I guess the attorney's name was Jared Woodfill. He was representing the plaintiffs in this case. Listen, maybe Texas law is different. I don't know. The case was in Texas. There could be some special issue under Texas state law or in the jurisdiction they were in that I don't know about that made this case non-frivolous. I'm not saying I know. I am saying if somebody brought this case in New York, will they be a bad person, a bad attorney, and would kind of be stealing their client's money if they charged? So that's a thing. But I'm not saying this Jared Woodfill fella is a bad person, because I don't know. Maybe there's something else going on in Texas, under Texas law, that I don't understand. Just to be clear, not saying that about Jared. With a name like Jared, you can't be too hard on him. He's the deck stacked against him to begin with, right? It is what it is. Like, you gotta move on. Private employers, they're allowed to require vaccines, and that's not a decision I made. It's not even a decision I would necessarily push for. All I'm doing is saying, oh, you asked about the law. Here's the information about the law. And then, not all of you, not even most of you, not even many of you, but a couple of you are like, let's mess with that guy. I don't like what he's saying when he tells us what the law is. Okay, guess what? You're not very good at this game. Is what it is. I wish you luck. Listen, I hope you find a job where you don't have to be vaccinated if you don't want to be vaccinated. I'm not requiring my staff to be vaccinated, right? And listen, I'm not one to push vaccine hysterics, right? I'm pro-vaccine in general. Although I will say, the more they learn about the new T-cell vaccines, it seems like the less effective and the more risks there are. So I don't even think you're necessarily wrong to be concerned. I think you might be reaching the wrong conclusion, and that's your right. But the solution to that is to go work somewhere that lets you live to your greatest unvaccinated desires, right? Live your best life without a vaccine. I encourage that. And if you're an amazing employment attorney and you don't want to be vaccinated and you do want to work here, I don't have a problem with that. I don't care one bit. I really don't. I'm just saying employers can require this. The law says that. Okay? I hope this was kind of I don't even know if this is a rant. It was just me being smarmy for 4 minutes. But stay safe, everybody.